Hi survivors, it's me Prepper Zan reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not. Now, I'd like to say happy Juneteenth to everyone. This is a holiday this well deserved thanks to all of our African American ancestry who made major contributions to our society and those who continue to do so. Don't let their legacies go in vain. Stay positive, keep God first, and do what our creator has put us on this earth to do. Let's love one another. Let's start doing more of that and take care of your health and keep on prepping. But I want to talk to you guys today about the weather manipulation and where I see things going, and the people that I talk to are very intelligent and wise people, and they're well aware of all this agenda allegedly and all these things that are occurring in these days and times and where it's going to be headed to. I recall looking at the Weather Channel. I'm a nature girl, so I'm obsessed with anything dealing with nature and animals and fruits and vegetables. I was looking at the Weather Channel. This was, I think, over 10 years ago, and I'll never forget it. It was an episode about in the year 2020, 2020s and beyond, like say towards the mid 2020s and towards the ending. So we're talking about between 2025 and 2030, right? They were saying that people's survival methods and tactics are going to be, they're going to have to continuously migrate from one area in the world or in this country particularly to other areas. And that's going to be a constant, consistent thing that people are going to have to do to survive. And the reason why is because of the weather. That's why I tell y'all, if you don't pay attention to the weather, you can't be serious about survivalism. You can't be serious about prepping. You just can't. Because a lot of people may not know, but if God is leading you to this type of information and you've been exposed to it, you need to kind of pay attention to it. I could tell you a lot about the weather, even though not as far as the things that's going to occur every day in weather. I'm not a weatherman, you know what I'm saying? Go to Weatherman Plus for that. But as far as incidents that will occur in the blink of an eye, dealing with hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, thunderstorms, all types of weather-related events. And now dealing with the sun, and now dealing with the excessive heat that we're experiencing out here in Texas. It's getting so severe with the weather. And I know that we talk a lot on these channels about how the farmers were paid off allegedly to destroy the crops and the severe food shortages. But what do y'all think is causing a lot of this stuff now? It's the weather. It's the weather. See, with this weather manipulation, which they call, I can't say the real name for it because they already be tripping on these channels when you're telling the truth. They don't want people to be exposed to the truth. So with the way that they're doing with the weather, y'all, it's going to cause a severe famine, because when they put weather-related incidents in certain areas of this country where there are crops and where there are a lot of animals and all that, for us to be able to nurture our bodies, especially a lot of cattle and a lot of chickens and deer and stuff like that, they intentionally, allegedly, place a weather-related event at these areas where huge crops are as well to destroy it. Just like you guys heard last week, we all heard about 10,000 plus cows died due to the heat. And then when they blame it on the weather, so many sheep, so many people, they're going to believe them, because they're going to feel like, okay, well, the weather, you can't control the weather. That's acts of God. Only God can do things with the weather. There's a lot of people who still think that. And that's unfortunate, because what's going on around us, y'all, this is serious. This is real. This is not just Mother Nature no more. We're dealing with some evil people, and they're playing God, allegedly. And the way that they're setting up everything and designing everything to be, and how everything is unfolding, it's going to be severe famine, severe water shortages. And with the weather, people are going to have to continue to migrate in order to survive. Continue to store food, continue to store water. But I think the most important things was, first of all, is have a good relationship with God if you're a believer. And if you're not, I don't know, whatever else you feel like is good for you to do. I don't judge people, you know. If people don't believe, that's their life. They have that choice, you know, but I do. And I think the second most important thing is to get your body together. A lot of people think, oh, I don't have the money for this. Oh, I don't have the money for that. That's how they want us to think. But it's not going to really take money in order to be able to survive. Well, it is, but at the same time, as long as your body's right, you can get the money. So make sure your body and your mind is right. Stay away from people that's going to stress you out. Stay away from stressful situations if you can. A lot of us, we can't avoid, you know, things that occur on our job that be stressful. All I can do is tell you, meditate, pray, work out, eat once a day, you know, fast if you have to keep you from letting that affect you in such a stressful way where it causes other health complications. Stress is a major factor of strokes, heart attacks, migraines, aneurysms, and make you look old real quick. I don't deal with people that stress me out. I get them out of my life real quick. If you're not appreciative to me and what I bring to the table and my positive perspectives and how I could be here for you, and if you don't have sense enough to talk to me in a sensible way where we can come to an understanding, if you want to holler, yell, scream, fuss, and argue, you got to go. Especially with what we're doing, period. But especially with what we're dealing with now in these days and times. I don't have no time for nonsense, foolishness. I truly don't. And that's why I like being around like-minded people and talking to like-minded people. So it can keep me prepared for what I need to be doing. So I talked to this gentleman this morning. He said, you wouldn't believe with the weather manipulation how they set these in certain areas where they get G-O-V funding. So when they allow that weather to go in and tear up these buildings and all that, they get funding to go in there and to what do you call it, demolish them and reestablish them. Yeah, this is a game these people playing with our life. And you should be taking it seriously because they don't care who they kill in the process. Same thing was with these public executions. I wouldn't be surprised if these people are doing it so they can push these legislations and all these different things they pushing to control our lives. These people are evil and satanic. And y'all went out there and voted for them. Good luck with that. Never voted a day in my life. And I say that with pride. I depend on my Creator. And I depend on myself. But God help those who help themselves. They never thought that politicians were going to help me. They're not elected or selected to help us. They're elected and selected to help these major corporations and these banks and these elitists, allegedly. Wake up your eyes. Start taking care of yourself. Become more self-reliant. Make sure you have some reliable transportation. Because I'm telling you, in a minute, everybody thinking they moving to these different cities and states where they're going to be safe. They're going to keep on whipping that weather out on us, especially out here in Texas and in Florida, because we rebel against their system. These states that rebel against their system, we're going to feel it the worst, y'all. Keep your seatbelt on. Keep a lot of water in your house and keep a lot in your car. Like you have food in your house, you better keep some non-perishables in your car. You better keep a canned good in your car. You better keep you some water purifications in your car. And keep ways to try to make it be cool. Put like blankets and stuff over, especially that water, because it's hot outside. But don't get caught off guard. And try to keep you a full tank of gas, because I know it's, and try to have some gas storage somewhere in a safe place, y'all, because it's getting hectic out here. And soon we might have to leave our homes or leave where we are to try to survive and get away from these weather catastrophes that they keep playing with our lives. Please follow me on my other platforms. Links will be in the description. So on Patreon for weekly survivalism classes. If you're looking for solar panels for your house, I do work with a company that will come out and give you a free solar consultation, and they also give you a free $50 Amazon gift card if both homeowners are there at the same time. If you're looking for bug out areas in Texas and land in Texas, I know of plenty of them. And the links will also be in the description of my website. You can always email me at purposezan@gmail.com if you have any information that you think is important for the public to know, because y'all know I don't hold back when it comes to information that people need to know about, and you guys shouldn't do the same. Please share these videos, share the information. Thank you, Mama Bear, for all your love and your support. You've been so supportive, and you're so great to the prepping community. You always giving us great insight and information. I thank you. You're just a queen to me. I really appreciate all your love and your support. Thank you so much for all that you do. You really encourage and inspire me. And y'all watch this world, watch the weather, smell your water, boil your water before you use it. Keep surviving. Email me at purposezan@gmail.com. Take care of yourselves in these times.